Can I help you? Hi. Hi. She's just gonna be sitting there, it's fine. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Currently in day, who freaking knows, of self-isolation. But I'm thankful for all the healthcare workers and everybody out there providing for our food and so on and so forth. So just to jump right into this video, I thought it'd be kind of cool to do like a little something different. I'm actually gonna be doing a review on something that I wanted to try for a really long time, but I just never did it. So here we are now doing it. I'm going to be doing a review, a 1-week review of natural deodorant. It's called Native. I just ordered it. Definitely not sponsored by them. I definitely shelled out 30 bucks for 3 deodorants. So this better be good. So it actually just arrived today and this is how it came. Pretty chill, pretty simple, purple box. Very easy packaging. Under here, it's covered with the tape that was used to close it. It says aluminum free and paraben free. I've been a lot more cautious about the stuff that I'm like putting in and on my body just because I feel like my immune system is ridiculously weak and it just pisses me off. I've always wanted to try natural deodorant just to see how it would compare up to my now Dove deodorant that I'm using, which I don't think is that bad. I was looking at the ingredients, but I was actually reading an article about how aluminum in some cases, I think it's like over 25%, can be actually harmful. So I guess it's like regulated and they have to keep it under 25%. But I was like, there's just another thing that I could, you know, eliminate. So the current deodorant that I use right now is the Dove Cool Essentials Dry Spray Go Fresh. It's 48-hour antiperspirant, non-irritant, and it has aluminum chloral hydrate in it. I love this stuff. I'm kind of gross when I sweat. I feel like I stink, even though I might not. But I was like, let's give it a shot. I've seen ads for it and they suckered me in. So I spent 30 bucks on 3 things of deodorant. So I did a little bit of review searching on Native. The reviews were like a hit or miss. Some people said that it didn't work. Some people said that they stunk really bad. And I didn't want to just base this review off of one day because that's not really a review. So I'm gonna take it through a week. I'm gonna do a week's worth review of this deodorant, see how it works on my body. And even though I'm not in the gym like sweating super hard, I still am working out. So I think that it can still like be tested efficiently and effectively. So let's unbox this bad boy. Like I said, super small box. They have a cute little take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Oh, it's got little tips for your pits. That's cute actually. I don't know why these are dusty. I was gonna order just one, and then the website got me. They're like, oh, order 3 for 30. And I was like, yeah, because girl logic, you're like, 3 for 30 sounds way better than 1 for 12. So I did it, I got suckered in, paid 30 bucks. You could basically choose, they have like a huge array and assortment of different scents. The ones that I chose were coconut and vanilla, coconut flower and mandarin, and eucalyptus and mint for the days I'm feeling a little stressed, I need to relax. Basically that's what it looks like. Okie doke. I want to do a smell test. Let's start with the coconut and vanilla. These are the ingredients on it. Ooh, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Oh, I like that. I watched a lot of reviews and a lot of videos on YouTube about Native before I purchased it because I'm not gonna spend my money if it's not a good product. So a lot of people were saying that you can't really smell it. I don't know what they're talking about because I can smell this. More vanilla-y than coconut. You can smell the coconut in there, but I really think that the vanilla is just a little bit stronger, and I think that that's just because vanilla is a more prominent scent as it is anyway, so I'm digging that one. I like. Okay, let's move on to the eucalyptus and mint. I feel like that's the whole point, is to know what's in each one. So here's the ingredient list for that one. Okay, yes, this is so much yes. I'm a sucker for essential oils, and not because I think that they're gonna cure cancer, but just because they smell freaking delicious. Wow, this smells so good. This definitely smells like my husband's deodorant. It's very like, it's strong. It's not manly. I think eucalyptus has just been like made into a man scent, but this is definitely like very strong. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna keep this by my bedside and just, okay, so this is a definite yes for me as well. I don't get all these people saying you can't smell it. Like, maybe they're just clogged up. I can definitely smell everything. And last but not least, since I'm a sucker for anything tropical, I got the coconut flower and mandarin. It smells so good. This is more of like a floral scent. It's definitely not super coconutty. I just don't feel like the coconut's really showing through in a lot of these products, but that's kind of hard to do when you have such overpowering scents combined with them. So I'm actually really impressed. I thought that I was gonna be disappointed with like these weak smelling deodorants. People say that your body needs to adjust. I don't know if that's necessarily true. So just to like alleviate all false advertisement per se, I'm just gonna give it a week. Let's get to it. So today is day one of the review. It is Sunday, so today is generally like a really chill day. I pretty much don't do anything besides grocery shop if we haven't shopped on Saturday. It's looking a little gloomy outside. I checked the weather and it's around like 61 degrees. Going to put on, I don't know which one I want to wear yet. I think I'm feeling the coconut and vanilla. That's what I'm gonna use. Do a little smell test with it on my body. My hat's in the way. I like it. Then I'll get back with you guys to see how it lasted on like my chill day.
Much later.
So it is the end of day one. I think the deodorant held up pretty well. There is like, when you wear your deodorant for a long time and it kind of collects in one spot, it's not as bad as I've had with some other deodorants. I feel like I smell great. Ever since I took out my breast implants, I feel like my body's been like trying to push out toxins, and I finally feel like I'm at a place where I don't smell like as bad as I did when I had my breast implants. I'm digging day one. I don't feel like I stink. I feel like it controlled my sweat pretty well. We went on a walk earlier. It's holding up pretty well. I'm impressed so far. So I just got out of the shower and I'm thinking that I want to do like a review also on wear of the brand at night, because as you sleep, like I'm a sweater when I sleep, so I feel like doing it at night would also be beneficial to anybody who's watching. Just want to see how it holds up with me sleeping at night and sweating like a freaking animal that I do. Check in with you in the morning, how it works.
The next morning.
It is the next day. It stayed on me through the night. I don't feel sweaty. I woke up, there was no white residue, and also the scent was kind of gone, but it didn't really smell like anything. I kind of smelled like fresh and clean. So the nightwear definitely gets my approval. I feel like it stayed on me through the night. It kept me from sweating. Didn't necessarily like smell good when I woke up, but it didn't necessarily smell like anything either. Give that my approved stamp. My workout for today, did a leg day. Heart rate had a range of 60 to 168, so I was sweating pretty good in the middle of it. There's not a lot of like white residue like I thought would happen usually with like a roll-on deodorant. With like a stick deodorant, I usually get like really bad like white clumps in my armpit. Honestly, not that bad. It looks like it absorbed into my armpit pretty well. So that's a plus. Nobody likes deodorant stains. It doesn't smell as strong, and I can smell like a little bit of my BO, but I think that the eucalyptus definitely like overpowers it. I think for an hour-long workout, it definitely withstood like a lot better than I thought that it would. It doesn't feel sticky under my arms. It feels like really smooth. It honestly feels like I'm barely wearing anything at all. Compared to most deodorants that I wear, it kind of clumps up and I feel like it gets chalky and it just irritates me. So I think for the workout, for my leg workout, home leg workout, because we're practicing social distancing, it turned out pretty good. Okay, day 4, here we go. Here we go. Not amused. Day 4, today is the run day. I just did a little upper body circuit in my house, which is really not doing much for me. Missing the weights in the gym. Looking a little gloomy outside, looking actually very windy. I've chosen to wear the eucalyptus and mint. It is currently on. We're going for a run and I'll hit you back when I come back.
11 minutes later.
It's so funny that when I run, my nostrils get bigger and it's just not cute, but that's just what it is. The second that I stepped outside, it started pouring down rain, but I kept it pushing. Did a mile, I did a little hit. For those of you who don't know what HIIT is, like high intensity interval training. Basically you go hard for however many minutes or seconds you want, and then you drop your heart rate back down. This is what I ran in, and now it's picking up like way more, and the windows are open, so everything is getting wet. Probably should just close those. Really hot outside, and I was sweating, you can tell. I get really good rosacea. It almost seems like I'm sponsored by them because all I'm saying is good stuff. I'm being honest, like it's a really good deodorant. It feels like smooth, doesn't feel like chalky, or it hasn't like collected in like the creases of my armpits, and it still smells eucalyptus-y. Granted, it definitely has like died down just a little bit, but I feel like it did a really good job for a run day. It's definitely a success for the run. I don't usually run further than a mile because your girl don't like running. I don't like it. I'd rather do cardio on like a bike or a Stairmaster. For my mile HIIT run, it worked really well. It has my stamp of approval for today. Good morning, everybody. Today is the last day. And to be honest, up until now, I'm very impressed with how all of the different scents have held up throughout my different types of workout, just my different day-to-day life, my chill days versus my run days versus my HIIT days. So today on the final day, I really don't expect anything less from the product. We are going to be doing a HIIT workout followed by a little bit of yoga afterwards. So since sometimes I'm not that creative to come up with my own workout ideas in the house, I do it really well when I'm in the gym. Like I don't need a plan or anything, I can just go off of memory. But in the house, I can't do that. I've actually been getting really good workouts from, it's called Active by Sugar Pop, and it literally has so many workouts on it. I have a workout folder, but there's only like one workout thing in it.
You are ready for it. Show off appearance of I got it, but I
Wow. I just finished my HIIT. I'm about to do yoga, but I noticed something that has not happened yet with this deodorant that has happened today. And I was doing a lot of like dynamic movements. You can kind of see it's leaking forward a little bit. It honestly doesn't bother me, but if somebody doesn't like to see their deodorant, it's not as bad as some of the deodorants that I had, but it's definitely like some sweat got in it, and then it continued to like drip through when I was doing planks and push-ups. So that could be like a factor. So honestly, were they worth it? Yeah, I would say that they were. They smell great. They hold up to my performance, my activity level, my chill days to like my highest HIIT days where I do like really intense workouts and I'm sweating a lot. They held up really well. I don't really have any issues with them. There wasn't a lot of white residue, not a lot of runoff. I just had a really great experience with Native, honestly. As far as how it like smelt on my body, smelled great, smells great straight out of the tube. So if you're thinking about buying Native, I would say go for it and just give it a chance. There's nothing really negative that I could say that would like really deter you from using it. It's a great deodorant. And like I said, I'm not sponsored, so this is a real review. All right, y'all, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you'll think about switching to more natural deodorant, and if not, who cares? At least you won't stink. Just make sure you wear deodorant. All right, I'll see you in my next video. See ya.